sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose.
It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2025 Pittsburgh Steelers.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
258. Back north. 26. Jump out. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long.
318.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
258. Inside. Hey, 88. Hey, Mike. Take 30.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. His first throw is an interception. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, Ewers. It's caught left side by Hill. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is a Dolphins' first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 12-yard line.
2nd down carry for Achane. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Ewers to the air now. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves. Behind following that opening drive, INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. And you got to flush it in a hurry.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Zone read. Here's a give to Warren. Oh, he lost the football. And the Dolphins got it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. Achane running right. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Working inside the red zone. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Now that's not what the offense started about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of them into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
And this is taken ahead to the 37. It's Kader Kohou up to make that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
318. Inside. Box it, box it, box it, box it. 30, 26.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Zoom. Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. He's going to push one deep down the right. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. They'll start the drive with Achane. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's yours. Escape. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Shoves him off. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go to 50. Hey, you block. Back north. Get 300. Get jump out.
To throw, Rodgers. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone.
26. Yeah, live.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. D. Eskridge to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Gets this one to Waller. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
A gain of 5. First down, Miami.
Throwing here, Ewers. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Slot man in motion left. Again to throw on 2nd. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Can I be honest with you for a second, Kate? These are the kind of plays as an analyst that are hard for me. On one side, I love to praise the yards after catch created by that broken tackle. On the other side, I know that defender and that defense has got to make that play.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Steelers 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35.
The Steelers offense headed out. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
319. 26. Inside. Take 30. Hey, take 26.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. He's going to waft one deep to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
That's good.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
18. Get at 300. Jump out. Go to 50.
From the red zone on 1st. In the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. One after up and good for Boswell. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Ewers now to throw. Flush out now to his left. He takes it himself. And he'll get to the ground at the end of that one as Ewers' run earns him a 1st down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. All set to go now from the 35.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now, it's Ewers. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there, and it sets up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, here's Ewers. Dumps it off to Achane. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
the Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st down from the 42. Here's Ewers to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
18. 50. Hey, take 26. Yeah, this.
Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott.
Well, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the 2nd half.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Hill now to return it. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achan. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Now it's yours. Finds his back, Achan. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Stopped by the perennial All-Pro and Defensive Player of the Year contender. That's T.J. Watt. From the gun on 3rd down. Achan reels it in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. Zone read, they hand it to Achan. He finds space for a few yards that time. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Slot man motioned over. On the shotgun, Ewers. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
88.
To the air on 1st down, Rogers. He's thrown deep to the left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Box. Back north. Jump out. Take 30. Hey, take 20. Yeah, Liz. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rogers. He's trying to go deep again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
319. Go to 50. Zoom. Inside. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 88, 826. Stupid get.
Here he goes, third and long. He's looking deep once again. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
To throw, Ewers. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Lost by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
319. Zoom. Back north. Yeah, live. Hey, check 26.
Rodgers from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
150. Inside. 630.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
45 yards.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Buys time, rolling right. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
Green 18. Wide left. Screen 18.
Looking for it with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Green 18. Teammate. Green 18.
Back to Warren. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Teammate. Let it in. Scoop again.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Hill now to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Throwing here, Ewers. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Oh, big movement here. This is intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Tie game, final quarter, the final minutes and seconds ticking away, Brock. I mean, this is dream scenario for a defender to have the chance to score the potential game winner.
Yeah, I'll raise my hand and sometimes at a fault for too many times think about the quarterback. Oh, This is the moment you live for. Oh, you got to maximize this situation. It's the same mindset for these defenders, and when they capitalize on it, well, you could see the celebration by his teammates.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Miami offense headed out there now. And after that pick 6 just moments ago, Brock, they now need a touchdown of their own to tie this game up.
Sure does. They need to stem some of that momentum. As quarterback, you just gave that defense. This is where staying in neutral, not too high, not too low, is so very critical.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. for safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game. It's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Connects on the crosser. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Dolphins down by 7. Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to pick it up here with H.A. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first couple before they could finally drag him down.
He'll look to throw it. It's a big strike to Hill. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to throw. Right back to Hill. This is caught. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here he is to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Desperation time here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. Good field position as the Steelers come up to him, 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Dolphins will take over along the midfield stripe back to the interception and return.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Setting up to pass. Leading to his running back. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. He's got it near the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run. Largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. One final shot here. And he comes up with it. He went and got it. Touchdown. And now they can tie this or go for the win.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock. But they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop too.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Eskridge on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First throw of overtime. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Brandon Echols.
Ewers now to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. First drive of overtime and a little risk of stalling out now. Got to get 4 here on third down. Ewers to the air now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, Ewers. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43. Here's Ewers to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 10. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. H-Chan to the right. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Working quickly here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Throwing now, it's Ewers. Getting out to trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
They're in long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part, they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. But with how close they got, the touchdown was in play. You gotta hope that you can get the stop here and not live to regret that series stalling out.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Get 300! Get 300! Hey, take 26! Hey, 88! 50.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Need to at least get in range for a tying field goal. A touchdown obviously wins it. Here's 2nd down.
318! Back north. Notice 50. Yeah, you block over here. Boom. Take 30.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
319! Teammate! Inside. Go to 50. 26. Yeah, Liz.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the game ends on the interception. Great work by the defense. Efratu Melifonwu with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane.
Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Miami. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a third MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his first pass falls incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now it's 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Tries one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw, here's Ewers. It's caught left side by Hill. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Brought down by Dre Jones.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing again on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed. The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Forward. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
H.N., first down carry. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. From the shotgun, it's yours. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. A give to A-Chan on the option. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Yours now to throw. Waller with the catch. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hawk 7, Hawk 7, 69, Buffalo 18, 18, 18, let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got the first down grab and still going. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins with a slim 2-point lead early. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's called the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
From the gun, Jackson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To throw, Ewers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. So it'll be second down. Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play.
Third and 2.
Achane again. He's got the first and more inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
The kicker on.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore running its offense out now. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Real quick, ready? A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out second and 1.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking for a pass on second and short. Dialing up a receiver screen. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. Our score, 17-7. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Lamar back to throw. That one finds his man, Likely. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Ravens first.
Here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His back Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. Jackson yet again. Oh no, they get him yet again. Fatsu with a follow with the INT.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19, 60, 79 Bronco. 65, yeah, 60.
On the shotgun, Ewers. They left him wide open. It's complete. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
H.M. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon H.M. with the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins 24, Ravens 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Gronk, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Offense up to the line back.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Lamar out of the pistol. Put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Fatsu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Ready up.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Set. 19, 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Dolphins first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
38-yard line.
Go. 18 card.
Bill now from the gun. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
18.
Now it's Ewers. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended
Yeah,
for
this
Tyreek
game,
Hill.
you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just
It's
get
now
the
third
catch
down
first.
and 9 yards
Guarantee your
to go.
yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Come back to 18, run, 18, run.
Third and long for him here. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's a gain of 33.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achan. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achan with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Patterson. Mix of folks in attendance today. We see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field. Your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year, taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins nearly take it back for a pick 6, but he's stopped at the very last moment.
Intercepted. Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 4-yard line.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out, someone who twice took the University of Texas to that college football semifinal. It's Quinn Ewers.
You hear me say all the time, Kate, that football is the ultimate team sport, but there are times as a quarterback it can feel a little bit like golf and match play. And when your opponent gives you a shot, gives you an opportunity with the pick, as a quarterback leading your team, you want to maximize it and take advantage of it.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Achan will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Here's Ewers to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Hawk 70. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. Let's go. Take go.
To throw, here's Ewers. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
58. Yeah, this. Hey, 88. 50. Cat 300. Cat 300. Jim. Go to 50, 26.
Here's Rodgers. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Box it. Back north. Inside. Yeah, this. Hey, 88, over 50.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. By 1 out of the backfield. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48.
Trying an inside give to Ward. And he's going to take this one into enemy territory with a gain of 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And you block over 26. Big 30.
A pistol snap. Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, 620. Jump out.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Sends this to the end zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Goes to show you, Brock, even when you have a play pretty well covered, those tight ends can still find a way to get you.
And I know people get tired of me and other broadcasters calling tight ends mismatches. But we'll stop calling them that when it's no longer true. And as the average tight end continues becoming more athletic by the year in this league, it will only continue getting tougher and tougher to stop in coverage.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 7, Dolphins 3. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. D. Eskridge to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
They'll start the drive with a chance. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the shotgun, it's yours. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Incomplete. He was defended by Brandon Echols.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35. This play goes for 36. And it's going to be first down Miami. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Yours to the air now. That's caught. Devon Achane. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, man, the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Hey, check, Panther. Liking it. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Second down carry for Achane. Escapes the defender. And second down only works out for a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready, set.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Cowboy in. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
Yours now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's going to be 4th and short. Now it's Riley Patterson to try this Dolphins field goal. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
First down, here's Rodgers. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted! Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing here, Ewers. He'll drop this down to Achane. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Achane gets this on the draw. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the fumble recovery is made. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone.
Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push their lead to 6.
Steelers 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
To the air on first down. Rogers lofts it deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Rogers thrown again on second. He's going to try another deep one here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
26.
They said Metcalf left. Rogers going to throw here. 3rd down. That sails over his target. Incomplete. And now it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 13-7 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. To throw, Ewers has him on a quick hitter. Some daylight through the 40. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go. 69.
Acham running right. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Throwing now, it's Ewers. Going deep here for the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
3rd down from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 12. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Steelers 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense headed out. All set to go now from the 35. They send Metcalf left. Rodgers going to throw on first. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins are going to have it back at the 34.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. On the shotgun, Ewers lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There was a window there for a moment. And boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Bailey on now to kick this one away. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, you block over here. 258. Inside.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Caught by the open man. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gas. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
Hey, take 26.
1st down throw here by Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
50, 26. 50. Hey, you block over here.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
88.
Receiver in motion, going left. Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Steelers have 1st down.
and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
35-yard line.
Hey, take 26.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
318, 50, 26. Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now throw again, Rodgers. This one's caught, Smith has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Eskridge on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Now they'll hand it off to A-Chain. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped, helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with check downs. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits his running back. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. The Steelers calling their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Hey, 88, jump out! Number 50.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the first set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
For the 50. Hey, you block over here. 58. 26. Go get him. Roy. Screen it, get up.
Rodgers to throw. Down the left sideline he goes. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Or how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Again, Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Rodgers will look to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
A run. It's Warren. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it fourth and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Eskridge on the return. Oh, he lost it on the hit! Oh, and the kicking team's got it! So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Send this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Kate, you really do love those 5-yard gains on first down. You know what it kind of feels like? Kind of feels like making pars on the golf course on the par 3s. And now, on the par 5s, you can go let it rip.
From the shotgun, it's yours. We throw it deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, 18, Pioneers.
Ewers to the air now. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause.
On the set.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff for A-Chain. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
The tackle made back at the
Well, they were
47
hoping.
yard line.
They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. Mustang 19, 19 Lion.
From the shotgun, Ewers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Third and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Steelers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88.
Now Rogers. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Second down and 10.
50. Inside.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Screen again.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rogers taking a chance to the end zone. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
24. Dolphins 20. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Hill now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field.
Their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60 Bobcat. 75 Warriors. 70.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Now it's Ewers. He's going deep. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
27. Steelers 24.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter.
26, get 300, get back north.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Rodgers. Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
258, go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88, inside. 630.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and 2, Rodgers. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and short. The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
18 Cardinal, track 60, trap 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Ewers now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's Ewers to throw. Looking out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Hey, we're going to do some center. Here we go. Wrap on, 17, 18,
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
For the Dolphins.
He has it at the 13. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series.
At their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
A gain of 54
If only
yards.
every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Play of 54 yards. First down.
So as we all
Pittsburgh.
recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Go to 50.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throw left side finds Fryermuth. Small gain down to the 23. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
26. Green 18. Back north. Take Strawberry. Strawberry. Hey, 88.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Boswell able to knock it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
27.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. A run now with H.M. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Asante Samuel on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
79. Rock roll 80. Let's go.
And stick with H.M. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into a crowd and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take over off their 3rd interception of this game.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Their offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Go to 50. Hey, you block. Hey, take 26. Yeah, this.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
88. Back north. 26. Screen on your nose.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And a Steeler first down.
Now we give to Ward, coming right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running back motions right. So a timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Check 30. 319. Inside. Jump out. Go to 50. Get 300. Get 300. Go to 50. Hey, you, too much.
Now they send their back in motion right. Rodgers from the gun. Brought in. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
Kate, that is such a deflating feeling when you go to the bench. You just did all that work to take the lead, and you just assume, right? You just assume that's automatic. You're going to go up 7. It's kind of like on a golf course, right? When you've got that birdie putt and you can't sink it, sure. You love the par and you love those 6 points, but 7 would have been so much sweeter.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, it's yours. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Punt team on the field, and he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Return for him, up past their own 40. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
319. Get 300. Get 300. Got it.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Jump out.
To the air on 1st down, Rodgers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hey, take 26. Yeah, live.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
23-19. Go to 50. Hey, 88. Back north. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Third and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Get 319. Jump out.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, take 26. Jim. Yeah, live. 26. We are going. Box. Gun.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Hey, 88. Back north. Zoom. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Clear, Mike. Screen it.
Now air it out on 3rd. He's trying to go deep again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Now Rodgers going to get the Steelers set to go for 2.
Yeah, 300.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jump out. Inside. Take 30. Hey, take 26. Me.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. The Miami offense headed out there now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. From the shotgun, Ewers. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. This is complete to Waller. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. All set to go now from the 35. To throw, here's Ewers. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
19, 18. 60 Badger. Buffalo 18.
Throwing here, Ewers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd and long.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Ewers to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger. 79 Bronco. Ready.
To throw, Ewers. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to have this down to the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
48 yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
18 Rattler. Scoop.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Elliott there on the tackle. It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Put the body on the line for his team. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. Finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Dolphins 34.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
58. Stay back. Inside. Stay back. 26. Yeah, live. Go to 50. Screen again.
Rodgers going to throw on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
18. Plant.
To throw is Rogers. It's a screenplay to Warren. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Warren. A gain of 10 yards.
All set now. 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Steelers.
Zone read. Here's a give to Warren. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Steelers leading by 7. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Sending him on the dive. And he will have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Hey, take 26. Steelers, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Gun.
They'll run with Johnson. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him.
58.
Warren has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They'll run with Johnson. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Going for it with Warren. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 34. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. a way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football. Big game downfield! And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Cup 19. 18, Pioneer.
From the red zone on first. Makes the catch. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. Hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, he just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation, doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. Covered by the Steelers, who are going to go on to win this ball game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So first down from the 41. Warren running between the tackles. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
At the 38-yard line.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's drawing up for him. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Is that even a play? Oh, that was terrible. What is that? Oh, what just happened? Seriously, is that even what you're doing?
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause I don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang.
Chiefs Kingdom. Welcome, your defending AFC champion, Kansas
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Underway.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Go, Lou, Eddie.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Dodson on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. What's that?
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
37-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Trying connected with Brown, but it's intercepted. Willie Gay with the pick. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the shotgun, it's yours. Nice run here past the 35. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a first down, too. We've set it downs from 37.
A gain of 14. First down, Miami.
From the shotgun, yours. Catch made over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that is a Dolphins first down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Operating from the gun, it's yours. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
Intended for Nick Westbrook of Green. Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Hill now from the gun. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. Throw here, third down. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down. Now it's Riley Patterson trying his Dolphins field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Patterson is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with the high percentage make.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip.
43! 43! Easy!
First down throw, Mahomes. And he's not quite that defense. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Going deep here for the end zone. That's much too high and at the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 7, Dolphins 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. D. Eskridge to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Play action, Ewers. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now it's Ewers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Hill. And hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
19, Tiger, let's go.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Finds his back, Achan. And they take him down right along the 30. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back row 80. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Ewers now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Aaron Waller. 10 yards.
And we need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches. To throw, here's Ewers. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Here we go. Sack. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinals.
Trying to pick it up here with Achan. And he'll go down here at the 16. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
On the play. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And off now to Hill. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Ready, break. Go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 18, Pioneer.
To throw, Ewers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Let's go. Cobra 19. 19 Lion. 60 back. Dragon 60. Steady.
Third and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Hold on, listen. Argo 80. 57.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get it back after making their third first-half interception.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hold the ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Shut up. Trap 60.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Intended for D.S. Bridge. Incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Second and 10.
Here's Ewers to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing here, Ewers. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone. Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Third down from the gun. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
10, Chiefs 7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the third quarter started.
The kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
For a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 42.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go now. Back to 60. 60 back. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. It's his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off the defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go, here we go. 40, 70, 60 back, 60 back.
On the shotgun, Ewers has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal, Miami.
Trying to run it in, H.A. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Offense in the hurry up here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Throwing now, it's Ewers. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Rolling left, buying some time. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Yellow. Attack. Hey, color.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Fight on these two. Right. Let's go, Louie. Hey, 15. Hero, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
180. Hey, 43. 50, yellow. 43.
Third down, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. 19 tight.
Ewers to the air now. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
60 license, 60 license. 70 Pirates, Buffalo 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now it's yours. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Here we go, set. 50, Buffalo 80. 18, Pioneers. Dragon 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Joshua Williams has it. And the Chiefs see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yellow.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Color. Yellow. Hey, 43.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's a car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
It's 4 yards on 2nd and goal. Now they'll only need 3 on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Smith. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
17. Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Eskridge on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Their last touchdown cuts their lead from 10-3, but a chance to restore it right here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Second down now, 7 to go.
19,
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Moores now to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Chiefs 14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he fields this one, but he's not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, Riblet. Hey, 57, color, 50.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Intended for Rashee Rice. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Yellow. Fire down these two.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
15. Yellow. 57. 15. Attack!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's caught, he's got ground. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Gain of 15
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a first and 20.
Yellow. Lady. 15.
Another throw for Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Back to the line they come, second down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I think the defense coaches and coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Attack!
Throwing again, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
15. Yellow.
In the red zone now. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Intended for Noah Gray. Incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Wait. Let's go, Hey, 15. 43. Hey, rip list. Hey,
From the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Eskridge on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Out the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delayed game, offset.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's yours. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
83, Darren Waller. A gain of 5 brings up.
So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs down by only 3. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. Come back.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
15. Hey, 57 colors. Yellow.
Setting up to pass. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure. You're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. But that's exactly what the defense just did.
15.
We'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the Dolphins' 26-yard line.
Second down run by Pacheco. Only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third down here. Need 8 on the play.
Yellow. That's a line. Hey, Rippless. 15. Hey, 43. Yellow.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
Let's go, Artie! Attack! Hey, Yellow, hey, go gun. Hey, 57. Hey, I got him. First shot.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the catch. And he's in! And that's a touchdown! And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Dolphins 24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. From the shotgun, Ewers. Next on the crosser. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
First and 10 at the 40.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Finds him on the crossing route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Here he goes, one final shot. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Chiefs come up with the interception that clinches the win. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.